Saying this to say, the Tainos are not extinct. They are not extinct. Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, hi, welcome to the Tammy Carroll Show. My name is Tammy, and here I take you into my life. Today we're going to talk about the Tainos. Throughout my homeschooling journey, I discovered that there is so much more to learn about our Indigenous people here in Jamaica. The people that we are from, the people that started it all, the people that are still here. I mean, growing up, I've always heard Arawaks that they're extinct. There were some people here, they came from Venezuela. When Christopher Columbus came, he turned them into slaves and killed them all out, and they were extinct. That's what I heard. And to be honest, in school, it made sense. Doing my research now, like I saw one video that said something about Tainos are still here. And I started following that thread, I started following the rabbit trail, and voila, what I have found out is blowing my own mind. Alright, first of all, we're gonna start this video by saying the Taino people are far from extinct. In like, imagine somebody go come and say a group of people, a whole island of people, of indigenous people, powerful, strong people who cross the Bering Strait from Venezuela, come all the way up here so into the Caribbean, come and rest at Jamaica and just there, just building themselves and their community. And you're gonna tell me say one little Spanish man and them cronies come and kill them all out. So based on the understanding that I've garnered, what happened is that when Columbus was here, or when the Spanish was here, some of the Tainos, yes, were worked and slaved to death, but at the end of the day, a lot of them escaped, a lot of them ran away, and they went up into the mountains, where the Maroons later went, after being freed by Columbus, when the English were coming, before we even reach up there. So looking at it now, you say, alright, even if I want one Taino or one two Taino cut and run away and go up into the mountains, they are gonna procreate, reproduce. When the Maroons come, which were the slaves that Columbus let loose, basically when English come and conquer Spain, they brought them into the mountains, they went into the mountains, and these Africans now procreated with the Tainos that were already up in the mountains. And so what you will find, a lot of people who are of Maroon ancestry, with that Maroon blood, has the Taino blood inside them as well. There are persons now that I'm looking at, there were survival camps, when you watch those shows and there's some form of war or end of world times happening, and there are camps that are geared towards the survival of a people, of a race. Those existed. There were so many different villages across the island back in those times that you couldn't have killed out all the people. Come on now. So when you look at it and you see that the government is, the Ministry of Education, the Institute of Jamaica, they're opening up our eyes and our minds to Tainos. They're not literally saying that, hey, Tainos are here. But if you go and do your homework yourself with the prompt from them, you will realize that they're here. I had the amazing opportunity the other day to speak to a Taino, a member of the Jamaican Taino community, and I found out so much more. There is a whole Taino village here still in Jamaica, Yukayeki Yamai Guani. It's a Jamaica hummingbird tribe. There is a cacique. A cacique is a chief of the Tainos, or a chief of a Taino village. this cacique, I'm looking forward to reaching out to him because, on my interview or on my talk with the member of the Taino community, she said something and it it struck my fancy. I mean, before speaking to her, before finding her, while I was doing my initial research on the Tainos, I started looking, wait, I find myself seeing some resemblance in them, and myself, and I'm like, could it possibly be? I've always felt like a lot of persons I know, they talk about, oh, my ancestors, and they walk with their ancestors with them, and I've always felt like that's something that I want to do. As much as Tainos, as much as Tainos were thought, and I emphasize the thought, to be extinct, we still carry on the traditions every single day. Tainos were known for using the elements around them to live and be better. Look at all of this. This is completely natural. We're at the riverside here, and you see bamboo. There is a lot of bamboo trees around the place, and they use it to build. This is innovation at its finest, and this is the legacy of the Taino. Tainos were known for living near rivers or oceans where they could fish, as fishing was their main source of food. It rained a lot, and so the river is a little dirty, but we're gonna have more footage of the river being beautiful, very enjoyable, very relaxing. This is perfect. Taino blood runs rich within our veins, and because of that, some of us have what's known as blood memories. And these are memories that come down throughout our blood, through our DNA, that we can still remember, not with the mind, but with the blood, something that lives on forever. This is my introductory video into my journey, looking at Taino ancestry and how it affects my life, how I fall into it all. And it's so exciting that I want to share it. I want to share my discoveries along the way. The next video will include more information on the Jamaica hummingbird tribe. I am looking to speak to the cacique, so I'll get that, to eventually, when I finally do get to have that conversation, I'll talk about it. I want to visit the Taino Heritage Camp that's in St. Mary or Cabeza in Jamaica, and I would love to take you guys on this journey. Stay with me, subscribe for more, click that like button and the notification bell so you don't miss an episode. This has been the Tammy Carroll Show. This is Tammy. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.